and welcome to Hometown Heroes. I'm Matt Smith with 107.3 FM and 1010 AM WSPC, also Magic 103.3 FM. We're glad every month to honor some of the best and most outstanding people in our community, and it's just an honor to do this. We also have some fine sponsors here that help us out. Our platinum sponsors are URA Bank, and of course our host is Stanley Community College. Our gold sponsors are Pizza Hut, Frog Pond Performance, Stanley Tractor, and Desco. And our silver sponsors are Tar Heel Auto of Locust, A Excellent Telecommunications, BB Oil, and AL Louder. And want to remind you, too, that if you know of somebody you would like to be nominated for one of these awards, it's really easy. Just go to our website at 1010wspc.com, click on that Hometown Heroes button. There's a form you fill out. It sends it right to us, and hopefully we can get more folks honored, because this is just a wonderful program, and it helps highlight some people in this community that really need to be pointed out. They don't like to be pointed out a lot of times, but it's good to point them out and give them some recognition for the things they do. So today, let's start with Andrew Jordan Clanton. Get your... I don't have to look up to many people, but Andrew Jordan Clanton is with West Stanley Middle School and has dedicated his life to shaping young minds both inside and outside the classroom. A proud graduate of Albemarle High School and UNC Charlotte, he has been teaching math at West Stanley Middle School for 13 years. His passion for education goes beyond equations and test scores. He strives to inspire, mentor, and guide his students towards success, both academically and personally. In addition to his work in the classroom, Andrew's also a dedicated basketball coach, helping young athletes develop their skills, discipline, and sportsmanship. But his service doesn't stop at school. As chairman of the deacons at West Albemarle Baptist Church, he plays an active role in his faith community, teaching life groups, leading youth activities, and even participating in mission trips to places like Cuba and Alaska. Despite his many commitments, Andrew's greatest joy comes from spending time with his wife Suzanne and their two children, Harper and Brooks. Whether coaching their sports teams, playing family games at home, or simply enjoying time together, his devotion to family is unwavering. For his passion in education, his dedication to youth, his heart for service, we're proud to honor Andrew Clanton as a true hometown hero. So obviously there's some folks that think very highly of you, and you're doing a lot of different stuff. So, well, let me ask you about teaching in the first place. What got you into that?
Well, that was one of the areas that I thought I'd never be in. Whenever I was a student, I swore I'd never step foot back in school, but the Lord has a funny way of showing us where He really needs us. And so I'm just honored to be able to work with the students of Stanley County. I've actually been at 3 other schools in my 13 years of teaching, and so I just enjoy seeing the students learn, watching them grow, and whenever that light bulb kicks off, that's the real excitement as a teacher. And so just working with them each and every day is a joy.
Excellent. Well, thank you for what you do. You're outstanding, and folks are recognizing that, and we're glad to award you as a hometown hero.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Next is Kathy Odell. Kathy, it's nice to finally meet you. I hear your name. We do announcements about Special Olympics on the radio. I've heard your name a lot, so it's nice to finally put a face with the name. Some heroes don't seek recognition. They simply serve day after day, making a difference in the lives of those around them. For over 25 years, Kathy Odell has been a tireless advocate for individuals with special needs, dedicating her time and energy to Special Olympics Stanley County. As the program's coordinator for the past 12 years, she's worked relentlessly to expand opportunities for local athletes, introducing new sports like swimming, basketball, softball, even cheerleading. Thanks to her efforts, countless athletes have had the chance to train, compete, and travel to state-level competitions, some even staying in dorms at NC State, an experience that many had never dreamed possible. But Kathy doesn't do this work alone. She's built a strong network of volunteers, coaches, and supporters who share her passion for inclusion and empowerment. In her own words, this award should go to all of them. But we're here to recognize the driving force behind it all. Kathy's love for others, her unwavering commitment, and her belief that everyone deserves a chance to shine make her a true hometown hero. So tell me about how you first got started working with Special Olympics.
I would have to go back a long, long way. When I was in high school at West Stanley, we had an opportunity to do a day camp for adults with disabilities at Rock Creek Park. I met a young man that tried to take me to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea in the pool, but I decided that I enjoyed working with them. So as I was able to get back involved about 30 years ago at the local level and the state level, I really found that I did love those athletes. And some of them get in touch with me almost daily. I had a call from one today that's on a cruise in the Bahamas, but he had to check in. So it's good to know that they're staying in touch.
Well, that's wonderful. What are some of the most rewarding parts of your volunteer work with them?
I think seeing the athletes be able to take part in meaningful competition. You know, many of them, because of their disabilities, have not been able to do T-ball or the rec leagues. And so this gives them an opportunity to compete and be around others that are facing similar challenges. And they develop, it's not just about the sports, it's about the friendships.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your hard work over many years and the difference you've made in a lot of lives. And also thank you to those that you've surrounded yourself with that also contribute to everything that goes on. So congratulations.
Yeah. Our coaches and our volunteers, we're all volunteers. We don't get paid for this. We raise money. The most recent announcement you gave was about a polar plunge. And we have people come jump in Baden Lake to give us money. I don't understand it, but we're glad they do. And so tomorrow night will be a little Facebook Live about 7 o'clock talking about what our total was this year, which is going to be a record. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, congratulations, and thanks again for your service.
Thank you.
Next, we're going to call Carrie Allen. There are those among us who dedicate their lives to helping others in their most critical moments. And Carrie Allen has been one of those people for over 15 years. She first joined Stanley Rescue in 2008, answering the call for those in need. In 2021, she expanded her service by joining the Eastside Fire Department, and in 2023 became a member of the Red Knights Motorcycle Club, Chapter 17, continuing her commitment to first responders and community support. Over the years, Carrie has taken on leadership roles, serving as treasurer for multiple organizations, all while earning numerous certifications in technical rescue, swiftwater rescue, vehicle machinery rescue, hazardous materials response, and emergency vehicle operations. And she's not done yet. She's just one class away from earning her full firefighter certification, proving her dedication to constant growth and learning. Carrie's commitment to public safety, her leadership within her departments, and her passion for serving others make her an undeniable force for good in our community. Whether responding to an emergency or working behind the scenes to keep things running smoothly, Carrie is someone we can all count on. And right now we're honored to recognize her as a hometown hero. Congratulations. So what drove you to get started in emergency services?
I had a good friend that I worked with, and she actually introduced me to rescue, and the bug bit me, and definitely enjoyed it, and been in it, Stanley Rescue, for 17 years now. So it's been enjoyable being able to help people in the community when they're in need.
Well, excellent. Obviously, those around you think a lot of you and think you're very good at it as well. And we talk to a lot of these folks, and we know that once it gets in your blood, it's there. But what are some of the most rewarding moments?
Being able to give families closure. When we're called to different scenes, it's not always the best times. And to be able to give the family closure on some of those scenes, that's, to me, worth everything.
Absolutely. Well, that's something very hard to do and takes a special person. So thank you for working in that and doing that for those folks.
Thank you.
And next is Lily Hall. In the world of healthcare, the smallest gestures often make the biggest impact, whether it's a reassuring smile, an extra helping hand, or simply being there when others need support. These acts of kindness can mean everything in a fast-paced, high-stress environment. And that's exactly why Lily Hall is being honored as a hometown hero. As a healthcare tech in the emergency department at Atrium Health Stanley, Lily is known for her unmatched work ethic, selflessness, and dedication to her team. She not only ensures that her own responsibilities are handled with care, but she goes above and beyond to support her coworkers, checking in on them throughout their shifts, making sure they get breaks, and stepping in wherever help is needed. Her teammates describe her as a ray of sunshine, bringing positivity and encouragement to even the toughest days. It takes a special kind of person to not only meet the demands of healthcare, but to lift up those around them in the process. Lily's compassion, kindness, and commitment to her colleagues and patients alike make her truly deserving of this recognition. We're proud to honor Lily Hall as a hometown hero. So with all of that said, what drove you into the healthcare field in the first place, especially emergency services?
Well, when I was a senior in high school, I luckily got to take classes as a CNA through Stanley Community College, and so that helped me drive going into healthcare. And then I used to be a housewife tech at Stanley Atrium, and I just fell in love with the emergency department, and luckily they had a position open, so I decided to, apply for it, and I got it, and been working there for a little over 6 months now, and I absolutely love it. So,
Well, what is it about the emergency department in particular that drew you to it?
you just see like all sorts of types of different things every single day. It's never the same. It's never routine. It can be chaos sometimes, but I love it. So.
Well, your peers around you obviously think a lot of you, and they were honored throughout the whole Atrium Stanley system to nominate you as their hometown hero. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And that's going to wrap it up for this session of Hometown Heroes. Again, special thanks to our sponsors. Our platinum sponsors are URA Bank and Stanley Community College, our host. Our gold sponsors are Pizza Hut, Frog Pond Performance, Stanley Tractor, and Desco. And our silver sponsors, Tar Heel Auto of Locust, A Excellent Telecommunications, BB Oil, and AL Louder. And again, a reminder, if you know somebody that you would think would be a good hometown hero nominee, please go to 1010wspc.com. There's a big button right there in the middle. It says Hometown Heroes. Just click on that, fill out the form. So for Hometown Heroes, until next time, I'm Matt Smith.